Over the last 2 years, we've tested at least a couple dozen different gaming chairs here at Ergonomic Trends, and I've definitely come to trust some brands more than others. While cost is usually a good indicator of build quality, the same can't always be said for comfort and customer support. In this video, I'll attempt to rank all the gaming chairs I've had experience with into a tiered list from best to worst. Note that this is just my opinion as someone who is 5 feet 8, 143 pounds, and likes to recline the backrest often when not working. So far, the best gaming chair I've tried is the Secretlab Titan 2020 edition. Apart from the seat cushion that may be a little too stiff for some people initially, it's really hard to find any faults with this chair. For me, it's truly comfortable from head to toe, and the build quality is so good that there's barely a wrinkle on the seat even after 2 years. Their customer support is also really good, A tier. I'm currently testing the Secretlab 2022 Titan Evo, and in some ways, it's unfortunately a step back from the 2020 edition. At a glance, the two chairs look almost identical, though I noticed the seat cushion is thinner, and reclining the backrest is not as smooth nor silent compared to the older model. The issue comes down to the overly tight fit between the backrest and seat. The saving grace, however, is the new neck pillow, which is a lot more adjustable due to the magnetic connection that lets you take it on and off easily depending on your sitting posture. B tier. The GT Racing GT099 is perhaps the most popular budget gaming chair on the market. After owning it for more than a year, I can understand its appeal. There's an element of fun to the chair, almost like a toy, and it's priced as such too. I love how far the backrest reclines, past horizontal if you include the tilt, and is stylish and reasonably comfortable. The downside is the build quality. The chair started squeaking on me after just a few days, and the seat cushion is memory foam that won't be adequate for heavier people. C tier. For people willing to spend a bit more, the GT Racing A series, especially the M1, is a respectable upgrade from the GT099 model. The cushion is made of higher quality cold cured foam, and the base is aluminum. It also does not squeak, one of my biggest pet peeves in an office chair. C+ tier. The K-Cream Black and Red is perhaps one of the biggest surprises for me in the past 2 years. I was expecting a Kia and instead got a Lexus. Relative to its $150 price point at the time, it blew past my expectations in almost every way. The seat cushion is 5 inches thick and very comfortable. The armrests are wide, and the build quality is at a whole different league compared to, say, the GT Racing. It's too bad that this particular model is often out of stock on Amazon. B tier. Killer Bee 8204 was one of the first gaming chairs I've tested, and over time turned out to be the worst as well. After a few weeks, the seat cushion had compressed to 2/3 its original thickness, and screws were coming loose that required constant tightening. Before the meltdown, it was a comfortable chair, but it cut too many corners and ruined the brand for me. D tier. As far as gaming chairs in the $200 plus range, the AutoFool chair is one of the best, both in quality and comfort. My colleague Michelle says that unlike some other chairs she's tested, she's actually able to sit in her AutoFool chair for an entire day. The chair's high quality foam and generous padding plays an important part in this comfort. The chair is also very well put together with no annoying squeaking. B tier. DX Racer was one of the pioneers in the gaming chair space, with still signs of innovation in some of their offerings such as the DX Racer Air and Master Series. The Air is the most breathable gaming chair I've ever sat in, and the chair was as sturdy as a tank. The DX Racer King also had that sense of invincibility to it. Both chairs were relatively comfortable for me as well. Having said that, I can't help but feel I'm overpaying for a DX Racer when there are comparable chairs out there in most respects from style, quality to comfort for less. B tier. Andaseat is another brand that squarely belongs in the B tier. They are on par with DX Racer in most respects, but slightly cheaper. The Kaiser 2, for example, is one of my all-time favorite big and tall gaming chairs. It was better cushioned than a bed, and the carbon fiber upholstery was literally tear-proof. Too bad the company seems to have poor customer support, at least based on the feedback I've gotten from a few owners. B tier again. The HallMaul is the cheapest gaming chair I've ever reviewed, at less than $100 at the time of purchase. However, in some respects, it actually beats out the GT Racing GT099. The chair's foam padding is thicker and more supportive. This is especially evident in the backrest. HallMaul's customer support also seems to be better. The main drawback of the HallMaul is the fixed armrests. In order to adjust their height, you need to basically adjust the entire seat height. This is a deal breaker to me for people that like to rest their forearms on the armrests when they work. Still, I put the HallMaul in the C tier based on its quality relative to its rock bottom price. And finally, there's AK Racing, an American gaming chair company with its roots in manufacturing automotive seats. AK Racing offers a slew of products that cater to people of different sizes and budgets. There's the Core series for average sized gamers on a budget, the Master series that is more premium and larger in dimensions, and their Office series that adopts a more corporate design language to fit into any office. In our testing, we found the quality of AK Racing chairs a step up from most sub $200 gaming chairs. With my Core SX for example, even after 4 years, the only visible wear is in the armrests, where the surface has started to fade. Everything else is still going strong. Having said that, comfort-wise, a lot of AK Racing chairs have very stiff padding that won't be ideal for people yearning for a plush sitting experience. B tier. So there you have it, my list of gaming chairs categorized into different tiers. Let me know what gaming chairs you've owned in the past, and which tier you would place them in, from A to D.